Hello and welcome to this edition of Shawnee Extra, a news program that provides information about Shawnee High School to the viewing audience of the Lenape Regional High School District. I'm Galen Ekimov, joined by Nola Kalapax.
Day in and day out, from June to November, the girls' cross-country team works hard to run 5K races and make a name for themselves in the running world. Hannah Brown and Blair Brinster spoke with Coach Dana Palumbo and Captain Kara Bonner to get an inside look at this hard-working team.
Hello, I'm Hannah Brown reporting for Shawnee Extra. The girls' cross-country team runs their heart out every day during the fall season and has made impressive strides over the past few years. Last year, they were awarded South Jersey Team of the Year, and they are looking to defend many other titles this season. We had the opportunity to talk with Coach Palumbo and Captain Kara Bonner.
A lot of times people don't understand why anybody would want to go run. There's a lot of mental toughness, determination, dedication, positive attitudes. Cross country is a sport in which girls run a 5K as a race, which is 3.1 miles, running all these different trails and courses, and we all have this passion for running, yet we know how hard it is. If you can get through a cross-country race and you push to your max, you realize something about yourself.
I look forward to cross-country season all year long. It's the only reason I want to come back to school is to see all the girls. We have such a great family atmosphere, and it's really, really fun to get out there and race with the team and just see how we stack up against other competition. A week in the life of a cross-country runner entails a longer run, a couple shorter runs, 1 to 2 workouts, and of course a race.
The way the meets are scored is you have 7 runners in the varsity race, but only the top 5 runners score. The place of the top 5 runners is the score that's added towards the team score. The team with the lowest score wins.
People think that running is just an individual sport. It really requires an immense amount of teamwork.
It's really cool to see smiling faces when they realize they got a personal record and that they're getting faster. When the team is positive and they're encouraging each other, the team experiences a lot of success. Cross country teaches you something that when there's hills and there's different terrain and in the wind and the rain and the heat, you realize that you can do anything that you put your mind to.
The girls' cross-country team is a wonderful asset to Shawnee. On and off the course, their spirit, hard work, and positivity reflects their success, and we cannot wait to see what the future holds. Thank you to Coach Palumbo and Kara Bonner for speaking with us. For Shawnee Extra, I'm Hannah Brown. Now back to the studio.
Animal Welfare Club supports and raises money for organizations such as Cedar Run and the Burlington County Animal Shelter. Grace Hill and Nola Kalapax had the chance to speak with the advisor, Ms. Spirit, and the president, Haley Shawnee, to find out what the club is all about.
Hello, I'm Nola Kalapax reporting for Shawnee Extra. Animal Welfare is a club at Shawnee that raises awareness for animals and local shelters. Recently, I got a chance to sit down with Mrs. Spirit and Haley Shawnee to talk about the club.
Animal Welfare Club is a service club where a lot of students are involved.
They have this main goal of supporting local animal organizations and shelters.
And this year, so far, every meeting that we've had, my room is packed. It's an amazing feeling to see that there's that many kids in this school. They can't even fit in all the desks and all the stools in this room. Yeah, so they love animals, they want to make a difference and raise awareness, which is great, just to see the interest in the club.
I think the best part is just how rewarding it is. Being with it since freshman year, I think just seeing how the club progressed and just like the people and their drive for it.
It really brings awareness to a lot of the people in the school and the community.
I would say my favorite event is definitely the adoption drive. It's our largest event of the year.
We have the adoption fair in the spring, and that's the biggest thing that we do.
It's an annual event that we plan in the May area. It's at the school, and it just features a bunch of different organizations and shelters within the whole state.
A lot of the stuff we do is interactive with each other, so they build off of each other's strengths and help those who are weak in different areas.
My favorite memory, I would just say all of the bonding times that we've had, because maybe they're not necessarily something that's being put towards like donations or adopting. Just seeing like what a group of people that really has a passion for animals can do when they all put their minds together.
The Animal Welfare Club helps make a difference in local animal shelters and wildlife refuges. Be sure to watch out for the adoption fair this spring. I would like to thank Mrs. Spirit and Haley Shawnee for speaking with us. For Shawnee Extra, I'm Nola Kalapax. Now back to the studio.
The Fall Drama is a program to help students discover their love for theater in a fun and artistic environment. Vaughn Pega and Scott Hoover stopped by to get a closer look behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm Vaughn Pega from Shawnee Extra. The fall drama puts on a show each year to showcase the talented students of Shawnee. I had a chance to interview Mr. Rum, the director and advisor, and William Mole, a member of the cast.
Fall drama is where a bunch of kids audition and they try out for what would be just a show with just acting, and not like the musical where there's dancing and singing and whatnot. It's just straight up acting.
The best part of fall drama is working with the kids. It's the reason I do it. I love the students interacting with each other and getting excited about being on stage. That's definitely the best part.
It's also shown me that what I'm capable of in my acting career, I guess. It's shown me that I can, if I try new things, then I know when I try the new things that I'll be able to do them, and I know I can do them for the future, and whether it's on stage or in front of people speaking or just in life in general.
A good reason to come see the shows here are the energy that the students put forth. So you come to the show, the students really want to do it. It's when you go to a professional show, you know, the people are getting paid to do it. Everybody's doing this because they love theater.
It's made me happier. There have been times in the past where I've been feeling really down for whatever reason, whether it's school, family, etc. But knowing that I'm gonna, even though it's 6 hours long, I know that I'm gonna have a lot of fun staying after and seeing all my friends and doing what I like to do on stage.
Fall Drama puts on a great show each year for the community to enjoy. Be sure to look out for next year's show. I'd like to thank Mr. Rom and William Mole for speaking with us. For Shawnee Extra, I'm Von Pega. Now back to the studio.
Kids for Wish Kids Club is dedicated to helping children with serious medical conditions. Anthony Zazamia had the opportunity to speak with Miss Kelly and Brendan Dowling.
Hello, I'm Anthony, reporting for Shawnee Extra. Kids for Wish Kids Club is a club that gives Shawnee students a chance to sponsor wishes for children with life-threatening illnesses. We got a chance to speak with Brendan Dowling, the club president, and Miss Kelly, the club advisor.
The Kids for Wish Kids Club is an organization that helps raise money for Make-A-Wish of New Jersey. And Make-A-Wish benefits all children in the area who have been diagnosed with life-threatening illnesses. So we try to make their dreams or wishes come true.
It's a lot of hard work to do. There's a lot of things that have to get done to make it run smoothly. There's a lot of members in it this year, so there's a lot of stuff to do. Of course, I'd like to raise more money, have more people involved.
We participated in Safe Trick or Treat already. We will have a bowling outing happening in December, the date to be announced very shortly. We'll have a few dine and donates, and then culminating the end of the school year, we'll have a Walk Under the Stars walkathon around the track.
It's taught me to put other people first, not always care about yourself, worry about others, not comparing your problems to them, because a lot of people have it a lot worse than you do.
I know for a fact that the volunteer trip has changed people. People have told me after the trip that they are changed, and they're changed forever. They see how lucky they are, they see that they've been blessed, and that they can do something to make a difference in others' lives. So I think the Kids for Wish Kids Club members get to see a little bit of that, and if they're lucky enough to get to go on the trip, they see a whole lot more of how special they are to be able to help other people.
The Kids for Wish Kids Club works hard daily to change the lives of children with life-threatening illnesses. I'd like to thank Miss Kelly and Brendan Dowling for speaking with us. For Shawnee Extra, I'm Anthony Zazamia. Back to the studio.
Shawnee Robotics is a very creative club in that it allows students to work together and build robots to win competitions. Patrick Konopka and Talon Lauriello had the opportunity to speak with a team captain and an advisor about the activity. Here is an inside look at robotics.
Hi, I'm Patrick Konopka, reporting in for Shawnee Extra. Talon Lauriello and I had the opportunity to speak with Sean Clancy and Miss Burson about robotics, an activity in which students work together in competitions to build, program, and wire robots. Here's what they had to say about the activity.
So robotics is pretty much, it's a club at Shawnee and Seneca High School, and we collaborate together on a different project each year. So basically we get a certain amount of time to build a robot that actually competes in a game, and we go to competitions and we compete in this game every year. We have a mechanical subgroup which builds the robot. We have an electrical subgroup which wires the robot, a software group which codes it, a management group which I'm a part of which handles deadlines, awards, and making sure we're under budget. And then we have a multimedia subgroup, which works with the management group on award videos, and they also document our entire season.
Every subgroup in the team is responsible for something different, so every student can bring ideas to the table. Every student is respected, they're motivated by each other, as well as pushed to give everything that they have. So they all give their 110%, and that's because each student believes in the other one.
We have 2 different seasons. We have one in the fall, which we consider like our JV season. It's twice a week, and it's more laid back. And then for the varsity season, we get 6 weeks to build our project. That's it. About 95% of our students actually do major in STEM careers, and about 80% of them go on to be in a STEM career. So it's really important to us to try to push people onto the next level of education.
My favorite part is how creative the students are. It is actually pretty amazing to watch them every single day. So I'm really excited to see the final product for what they will bring to Cherokee, as well as in the winter when we have our big season.
The Robotics family builds long-lasting friendships and unique robots. I would like to thank Sean Clancy and Miss Burson for speaking with us about robotics. For Shawnee Extra, I'm Patrick Konopka, and now back to the studio.
Shawnee High School has had a history of having a very competitive girls field hockey team. This year was no different. Benjamin Levins and Matthew D. Donato had the opportunity to speak with Coach Tolliver and player Ashley Wetzel to get the inside scoop on what goes on with the field hockey team.
Hello, I'm Benjamin Levins reporting for Shawnee Extra. Shawnee's girls field hockey team competes in the Group 3 Olympic Conference, and I got the chance to interview Coach Tolliver and player Ashley Wetzel.
Shawnee field hockey has a tradition of being a very quality, high-level, intense team. We have very good players who work really hard. They work all year round to improve themselves and to become the best player they can, so that we can have a great team.
Shawnee Field Hockey is a really high-spirited team, and all the girls put a lot of heart into not only the games, but throughout the entire season. And we all really know the definition of team because field hockey is a team sport. And I think we have the best team bond out of all the sports in Shawnee. Practices are really serious, especially with our running, but they are also very fun. Especially, my favorite drills are the shooting drills and the L drill, which is where there are 2 goals on either side of like the 50, and they set the cones up in an L shape, and usually there are 2 teams, and they usually consist of the seniors versus the underclassmen, so it gets really intense.
Field hockey teaches a lot of life skills, working together as a team, being motivated, you know, having to face obstacles. So I think a lot of the skills that they learn can be used later on in life.
I'm honored to play for Shawnee, and I think it's really cool how all the little kids that play in Medford for Junior Renegades, they look up to us, and I think that's really cool because I used to look up to the older girls that played on Shawnee, and now I am one. So it's really fun to think about, and it's a really fun season. Like, it's my favorite time of the year.
Shawnee's field hockey team played extremely hard this year and look to improve moving forward. I'd like to thank Coach Tolliver and Ashley Wetzel for speaking with me, and once again, Benjamin Levins reporting for Shawnee Extra. Now back to the news desk.
Every year, the Shawnee Marching Band entertains audiences at school events and competitions with great music and entertaining performances. Recently, Sean Eder and Ian Arena went out to learn what marching band was all about.
Hi, I'm Sean Eder reporting for Shawnee Extra. The Shawnee Marching Band performs at Shawnee football home games and competes in band competitions all around our state. They've placed first in the state band competition 5 times in the past 10 years, including 3 times in a row in 2011, 2012, and 2013. I had the opportunity to sit down with Mr. Rotundo, the band's director, and Cassie McGee, one of the band's drum majors and conductor.
Marching Band is a group here to support the football team and to bring spirit to the school, as well as compete in competitions locally and at the statewide and national level. It's made up of percussionists, woodwind players, brass players, color guard members, which is a combination of spinning, weapons or flags, and dance and acting.
I'm the conductor this year, so I'm the one on the podium who keeps time for everybody to make sure that they're all on the same page, and I also try to keep the spirit up and make sure everyone is doing the best they can.
This activity is great for life skills. It teaches time management. It also teaches is how to work as a team, because again, we do not have a bench in marching band. Everything is, everybody has to contribute at the same exact level, whether or not they're a first-year member or a senior. The band's here for community spirit, basically. We're here to make sure that the people are having fun at the football games, for parades down the hallways, for Halloween parades when they need music, or for pep rallies if the music is needed. So we're here to give the school the little extra spirit.
Like everyone's always like, oh, I don't know about band. Some people are like, oh, like I think I'll do it, but then the first practice they hate it. Well, everyone hates it on the first practice, but once you get past band camp, you're gonna be in love with it, and if you're not, then I'm sorry, you miss out.
The Shawnee Marching Band performs at Shawnee football home games and hosts one home band competition at Shawnee every fall. For more information, you can go online at shawnee.com and check under the marching band link on the activities page. I'd like to thank Mr. Rotundo and Cassie McGee for speaking with us today about the band. I'm Sean Nether reporting for Shawnee Extra. Now back to the news desk.
This fall, Galen Ekimov and Fabiana Ferriolo hit the gym. They might not have been lifting, but they did see some amazing talent. The Shawnee girls gymnastic team is all about the extra stretch and additional jump. Let's see what stunts they pulled off this year.
Hi, I'm Galen Ekimov reporting from Shawnee Extra. This season, the girls gymnastics team has soared through their practices and even gotten the honor of hosting the Novice, one of the biggest local gymnastics competitions. I talked to head coach Jim Baker and team captain Emily Miller on the successes of the Shawnee gymnastics team.
Shawnee Gymnastics has been here for over 30 years. I was fortunate to become the head coach, I'm going to say 8 years ago, after working with the previous coach for a few years.
Anyone can join gymnastics, whether you're an incoming freshman or you're already a junior or a senior, you can join.
The membership of gymnastics is really a come out, see if you like it. We automatically like you for coming out, and at that point, how much progress you make has a lot to do with you.
Other people should join gymnastics because we are very close. We get very close throughout the season. At first, everybody is very shy. As the season progresses, you get to be more of a family and you get to compete together and cheer each other on.
Gymnastics here at this school, I think, attracts a lot of kids because they do gymnastics when they're younger. They've done girls cheerleading, and I think this sport attracts both type of kids. You also have some kids who have never done either, and they're attracted to it because they want to get physically fit. They want to challenge themselves, and gymnastics is quite a challenge.
Gymnastics is a safe sport. You have to take precautions, but if you follow the precautions, it is very safe and you have a lot of fun.
The Shawnee gymnastics team sure knows how to improve. I'd like to thank head coach Jim Baker and team captain Emily Miller for letting me interview them. Now sending it back to the news desk.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Shawnee Extra. Be sure to join us next time for updates on everything Shawnee High School. From all of us here at Shawnee TV, see you next time.